just to put it out there, I don't have anything against college. Or actually, I kind of take that back. I have something against college. If you're going to college, I think for a career that's not like a specialized field, like a doctor, lawyer, engineer, shit, welder, I don't know. If you're not going to college for one of those things, I really think you don't really need it. It's so pricey. And nowadays you can learn pretty much everything that you need to learn online. And if you work hard enough at it, you can get somewhere without college. I mean, I think for most people you could do without it, but I don't have anything against it if you do decide to go. It's your choice. It wasn't for me, and I'll explain why. So to start with how and why I dropped out of college, we have to go all the way back, pretty much to birth, because I'm an immigrant. Me and my mom and one of my younger sisters, we all came here from Uganda, and it holds true, like what immigrant parents think of their children. It's not a choice if you want to go to college. It's you're going to college. What are you going for? If you're not going to become a lawyer, doctor, engineer, you're like, what are you doing? So up until my junior year of high school, so my whole life leading up until then, I had this dream, I guess, to be an engineer. I loved it. I was like, okay, I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to learn how to fix stuff and piece things together. I thought it would be as easy as just like snapping two electrical pieces into each other and they make a robot or something. So I was like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become an engineer. And then junior year of high school, I enrolled in some college classes through this program that our high school had. And so I started taking those engineering classes. It was 3D design or something, and intro to differential physics, I think, something like that. Anyway, the design part wasn't so bad, but the physics, I didn't realize that you had to know all of this like science stuff. So that kind of shattered my dreams. And I was like, okay, so I wanted to be an engineer this whole time. What am I going to do now? And I was kind of lost at that point. So with that high school college program, they had a business pathway. And so my senior year, I enrolled in that. I was like, okay, I'm going to do business. I don't know what I'm going to do in business yet. I don't know what kind of business degree I'm getting. I don't know if I'm getting a degree, period. I like business. I like making money. I'm going to be a business major. So when I started this whole business pathway my senior year, as I kind of progressed through it, I started to think to myself, wait, I can find all of this information that I'm learning here on YouTube or in a book. And I was like, what is the point of going to college for this? Plus, even if I went to college, I have no idea what I'm going to major in, whether it be business management, marketing, accounting. I was actually pretty good at accounting. All my friends were telling me, you should at least just try it out, because you never know if you might regret it. So my senior year, I'm here taking these business classes, and I'm thinking, I'm not going to go to college. I'm just not going to do it. It's not for me. I'm not interested in it. I'm not going to do it. Senior year ends, I graduate. So I decided to try college for just one semester, right? So at the end of my senior year, when I graduated, I had enrolled at this community college. I said, I'm just going to take my gen eds classes. We'll try it for maybe a year. We'll see how everything goes. See if maybe I do want to stick with college. Just have a backup plan or whatever. And when I started college, they have this test that you have to take to get you placed into the right classes so they can figure out where exactly you're supposed to be, what skill level. Somehow I skipped 3 math levels when I was taking this test. So they put me in calculus. Keep in mind, I had never taken pre-calculus in high school. I stopped at advanced algebra because I talked to my counselor and I said, do I really need to take pre-calc? Is it like required to graduate? And he said, no. I said, okay, I'm done with math. Because I didn't want to go to college. you know? And so now I'm here thinking, okay, I'm in this calculus class. I have no idea what to do. And every single day the teacher was like, referencing back to what you learned in pre-calc. Oh, you don't understand this? Oh, just think about what you did in pre-calc. And I had no idea. And it was the same for some of my English classes and, any other gen eds. So needless to say, I failed every single class that semester except my business classes. And I was thinking, yeah, I was right. I hate college. This just isn't for me, because the whole time I was there, I'm thinking I could be out making some money right now. I could go get a job. I could actually start investing that money and have it work for me, or just go start a business. So I got more interested into real estate. I started looking into it and how I could get into it. I didn't have enough money to start investing, so I thought, okay, I'll start selling. I will drop out of college and get my real estate license. It was confirmed. Graduated high school May 2019, started community college August 2019, dropped out December 2019. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm 18 years old right now, and in the state of Nebraska, you have to be 19 to get your license. So I'm thinking, okay, if I start my classes at 18, by the time I turn 19, I'll have my license. I'll be like the youngest person ever to do it, and I'll hit the ground running, and I want to do this as early as possible. So I enrolled in online classes. This was in March. So then May comes around, and I'm thinking, I know I want to be a real estate agent. I know that I really want to do this. I need to take my classes. I need to get licensed. And I don't know what was holding me back, but I just couldn't get anywhere with those online classes. And at that point, I was thinking, okay, I need to save up some more money before I actually get my license and start working as a real estate agent. But I wanted to work a job that would be so bad that I would not want to stay, so that it would motivate me to get my license. So I picked like the worst job in construction you can do, which is insulation. And so I got an insulation job in May of this year, May 2020. I started working as an insulator. If you've ever worked with insulation, you know that it's tiny little shards of glass, and you have to be around it like 10, 12, 14 hours a day sometimes, and you breathe that stuff in. It's so bad on your lungs, gets in your eyes, up your nose, and it makes your skin all itchy. And for some people, like, they break out in hives. Looking back, maybe I didn't have to go that extreme, but I did it, whatever. And then August is when I started taking my real estate classes in person, right? So from March to May, I'd take them online, stopped taking them because I wasn't doing anything, started working construction to save up some money. And so then in August, I started taking my classes in person, and I hit the ground running. I mean, I was really good at my classes. So I started classes in August. I got licensed in November, right? And I left my construction job. Thank God. That job sucked. I liked most of my coworkers. Most of them were pretty decent people. There's maybe one or two people that I didn't really like. But just the conditions that I was working in, when it was super hot and super cold, it sucked, man. So I left that job, and I started working as a real estate agent full-time starting November 20th. So I would get here from 7:30 in the morning, and I would leave at around 4:30 or 5. And then ever since then, I've been driving DoorDash at night, so I can actually have some consistent income coming in. Because, as a real estate agent, you're self-employed. You don't know when your next paycheck is going to be. And so you can go months without any pay, right? So I've been driving DoorDash at night. So I'll get up at 5, get to the office at 7:30, work until 4:30, 5. And then from 5 until maybe 9, 10, 11 p.m. sometimes, I'm driving DoorDash, delivering food, making like $15 an hour. So yeah, that was kind of the timeline of how I dropped out of college, starting junior year of high school up until now. And now I'm a licensed real estate agent, one of the youngest in the state. It's a pretty simple business. You just have to work really hard at it. It's not hard, It's not the hardest job in the world. Like I said, so far I've set 9 appointments. I've gone on 4. I've got 2 active buyers at the moment. Literally, like the first day I was making my calls, I was trying to drum up some business. And now some things are actually in the works. And in January, I might even close 2 deals. Who knows? it's looking like that might happen. That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. I kind of want to put them out like once a week maybe. I just don't know what exactly the next one's going to be. We'll see. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The fuck? Oh, phone call. Bye-bye. Jesus, John.